Hello everyone, welcome back to Sonic Speed Simulator. I'm your host, Impractical, and yes, I am back. Just some few computer issues, but I'm perfectly back and ready to record and upload like usual. As you guys can see, we've unlocked Cheetah Shadow. For some reason, this is reminding me of a Bluey episode, but nevertheless, we got ourselves Cheetah Shadow and a couple excited people. Right over here, these are the quests you will need to complete to unlock Cheetah Shadow. We can check out the board and all the items in its full glory. Very beautiful. And right over here, we have the Mega Sale. We're going to start with the Mega Bundle Sale. We got ourselves the debut bundle with Zebra Sonic and Cheetah Shadow. The Hollow Metal bundle right now. We also have the other Mega Sales going on for the individual characters. Chef Amy, Classic Sonic, Classic Tails, Treasure Hunter Knuckles, and Jet the Hawk. We also have the Mega Pet Sale, which... go with the Eggman Chow, why not? Honestly, nothing really special to go crazy for, but some offer a little more than others. Don't really have much of an opinion to give on these sales at the moment, but it's a sale. If you want it, get it. If not, just ignore it. Let's get right into the meat and bones of this update. So, right over here, you're going to be seeing me run around the map as, that's right, Zebra Sonic. So, I'll be completing all my tasks with Zebra Sonic. I'm going to show you guys in order and give you some tips and tricks of how I completed my tasks so fast and what are the best locations you can get. On the screen, you're going to see a screenshot of all the objectives you need to complete to get the full set of the Cheetah Shadow skin. Now, you will also get 500 red star rings for unlocking the skin, which you will get after completing all the individual objectives. The best thing about these kind of updates is, guess what? It's not one at a time. You can complete all of them simultaneously. Now, we're going to be starting with collect Chaos Orbs, followed by rail grind points, hoverboard tricks performed, destroy Badniks, and boost seconds in races. We're going to go in order so that way you guys can see which locations you can farm these the most and come up with your own strategy on how to approach it. And then afterwards, I will just give you my final thoughts. So let's get into collect Chaos Orbs. To complete this task, you're going to need 5,000 Chaos Orbs. That's right, just 5,000. That'll get you 2 Cheetah Chows, which are really cute. Now, if you want to get this task completed the fastest, I would recommend New York City. Everybody, especially newer players, you won't have New York City unlocked. That is perfectly fine. What I could recommend for you is work with what the best you have. Now, the other place that you can use that comes in second place will be Lost Valley. Lost Valley, especially on those tracks and around the map, has plenty of places to collect an abundance of Chaos Orbs, which is a good thing. Third place, I'll give Green Hill. Pretty basic, easy to run around, but not so much. I wouldn't recommend auto run because you'll just be retreading the same steps and the Chaos Orbs won't replenish in time, so you'll be losing a lot of time over that. Now, if you notice on the screen, you're going to see that all these Chaos Orbs run onto me directly, and that is because I have Infinite Magnet. Now, Infinite Magnet makes things substantially a lot easier in the game, collecting, especially when it comes to rings, Chaos Orbs, and certain objective materials, as you can see on the screen. Now, you won't need Infinite Magnet to complete this stat. It is not a requirement. This is a pay-to-win item. I'm not telling you to go spend Robux on this item. What I am recommending is that you equip some chows that have the magnet ability on them. Those chows come in handy because they increase the pull radius for which items come to you. Unfortunately, I can't display the effect of it because I have Infinite Magnet on. I will be working on a second account soon, so that way you guys can have a better display of the effects of certain magnets. But for now, just take my word for it. I will be displaying a lot of information on the screen of things that can help and assist during these tasks. Magnet being another one of them, Infinite Magnet another. It also helps if you have magnet effect items. Now, you also will have the magnet item, which will last for about 5-10 minutes depending on which one you get, and that will help bring in all items to you. Now, this would make a faster completion of the task, but again, not a requirement. So, moving on to the next task. Okay, so let's focus on rail grind points. Now, we're going to get the Cheetah trail off of this one, and the easiest place to do it is in New York City again. Now, you're going to notice this rail right here on the topmost building in New York City. It's going to be right dead in center as soon as you get out of the portal. Now, as you can see, I am going in a complete loop. That's right, you can go round and round on this and just farm as much points as possible in the quickest way. If you want to continue it where the braking part doesn't stop you, I would recommend that you if you're using the keyboard, tap right, or if you're using a controller, use your left stick to go right. That way you can go right onto this little bit of the platform and then continue going around and around. You're going to see on the screen, again, this is ridiculously easy to farm it out. I think that's why they broke that part of the railing right there, so that way nobody can abuse it to complete tasks. But again, it's super easy to do. Another location will be in Green Hill, and I'll give you an exact trail path on screen right now on how to perform it. Okay, so you're going to recognize this railing over here. We're going to go all the way to the top to Tails' workshop. Past his workshop, hit the springs. On the springs, onto this little rail right here. Make sure you stick the landing on this rail. You're going to go further all the way down. Whoop, almost missed it. Get on those springs again. Bounce onto this railing right over here. And again, boost our way down. You're going to be getting a lot of rail points just following this path, and you can rinse and repeat over and over. This will get you a lot of rail points. Hop over here, make sure you do hit a boost to get that max height, and then land on this railing. Now, you're going to take this spring, bounce back. You can do it in reverse, but it's a little more tricky depending on your energy gauge. But that's the best path I can recommend for Green Hill if you're trying to get rail ground points. Again, there's two places you could do this in, New York or in Green Hill. I like New York because I can cheese it as much as I want, and it's pretty much the fastest. But this right here is also second best, so for any of you guys interested in doing the task, there you go. 2 ways to get it done. Sticking with Green Hill, we're going to leave the hub and follow this path to our cheese spot. That's right, the best cheese spot you can get, especially for doing hoverboard tricks. Now, you're going to see why I say this is the best cheese spot. It is very cheesy and also very boring to do. I'm going to be honest with you. I got bored midway of doing this because it's not the most exciting way to get it done, but it can get it done pretty quickly. So you're going to see once we get to this spot where these springs are located, we're going to go over here. Let's pick our favorite hoverboard. I'm going to go with the... I like this gold one a lot. Let's just stick with this gold one. And once we equip the gold hoverboard, we're going to make our way to the springs. Once we get on these springs, you're going to see I'm going to start performing tricks right away. It's the same button as you use for your jump. Just keep tapping along the way, going up and down. You should be able to perform 10 tricks consecutively off of this. It is a quick way to go about it, but not really the most exciting way. It's pretty boring. I was even able at one point to pull 20 tricks just by going off to the side. Again, you could find different variations of doing this, but prefer to just, I don't know, do some races to make it go by a little faster, or make it more exciting, really. Just sitting here all day doing this is just kind of mind-numbing. I will show you that another way I ended up doing this was just hoverboarding around the map, just pressing A twice, perform a trick, and then keep going. Just keep performing tricks as I'm riding my board around the island. Now, this is not to say that it is a difficult task to complete, but it can be a very boring task, especially if you're doing what I'm doing on screen and just messing around with springs. Instead, I will go with some short hop tricks you're going to see on the screen. I'm just hopping, pressing A, landing, hopping, pressing A, and just continue to do that throughout the map. You can boost every so often just to give you enough lifts to perform this. Eventually, you're going to hit a ramp or a hill where you can just start boosting and doing as much tricks as possible. But the short hop method is a good, faster alternative. It should get you around the map. But I will let you know this. This is where you can complete multiple objectives at once. As you can see, I'm collecting Chaos Orbs. I'm performing tricks. I'm doing my boost. I could even get onto the railing with this hoverboard and get some points off of that as well. So this is kind of the best way to make use of your time. Just completing one objective at a time kind of slows things down. So your idea should be, hey, what 2 objectives can I do at once? If you can do 3, even better. But try to get 2 you can do together, so that way you can make the most of your time, especially because you don't want this to drag out. Most of these events only last a week, and you want to get it done as soon as possible. Now, on to the objective that is the easiest, but I wish the devs would be more caring to their players about, and you'll see why. So this is the Destroy Badniks. You're going to get another 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many Cheetah trails. We're going to get an additional more so that we get your set of 5. The fastest way to destroy Badniks is in Emerald Hill. Once you're there, equip your tornado and fly around and start shooting every Badnik on sight. That's right. These are your Badniks on screen. You're going to have these block guys. Those are also your Badniks. Even in New York City, those drones are also considered Badniks. Yes, they are. You can go shoot them, kill them. Those are a lot harder in New York because they require like 1,000,000 damage and can take quite a while. But if you have enough damage with your chows equipped, have at it. These Emerald Hill chows and also Emerald Hill Badnits and Green Hill Badnits are easy to kill with the tornado, even just running around the map. Now, again, you're probably going to be wondering, for my newer players, how do I get a tornado? Well, you don't. If you have Robux and cash, that's the only way you can do it. I had this thought that, hey, you know what? As soon as you complete Lost Valley and move on to Emerald Hill, they should reward you with a base tornado. That's my thought on it. Obviously, the dev team is not doing that anytime soon, but it's whatever it is. But yes, using the tornado and Green Hill and Emerald Hill are the fastest ways to complete this task. You can also take this to New York and just shoot down those drones as well, and you'll get amazing results out of it. This is really the shortest advice I can give because this is really the easiest, and there's not much to say about it except make the tornado for free. At least a base tornado. Come on. I mean, you can't expect everybody to buy everything in this game, right? Okay, now that my rant is over, let's focus on boost. That's right, we're gonna need about 480 seconds of boost in races. Best place to do this is in Metal Madness Race. That's right, this is the best track because of rings. Now, rings are special because they can replenish your boost gauge, which is your energy meter. You can see that on the screen. Now, while you're boosting and collecting rings, you're going to notice it replenishes. Now, if you can collect as much rings as possible while boosting, your boost never ends. That's the beauty of it. If you got magnet chows, put them equipped. If you got special energy chows, put them equipped. If you got any infinite magnet rings or any magnet boost, use them. Why? Because this is the best time to use them in these races. You want your boost to go as much as possible. Metal Madness is amazing because you can get a good up to 40 seconds of boost per race, which is amazing. 40 seconds per race. Do a couple of those races. You should get this done really fast. Now, that's all I have left to say about these objectives. It's a pretty quick and easy run and dry task. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I got myself Cheetah Shadow. I know it's been a while since I've been back, and this video is pretty lengthy, but I do appreciate you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's good for engagement, and I will be posting regularly. Just let me shake off the rust, getting things back going, and hopefully I can do this more regularly for you guys. But until then, stay fast and take it easy. Bye-bye.